Dark Star, coming to you live from Ibiza, the island of your dreams. And welcome to another episode of True Ibiza Stories. And tonight's episode, our guest is Ep.ILario Alicante of Cocoon.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the... No. I can't even describe what we have right now. You can just speak in. No. You can just speak. See if you can hear yourself. Can you hear yourself good? I got a super surprise for you right now. This is Ep.ILario Alicante. He just gave that amazing set out there, full of passion. I mean, full of organic grooves as well. Let's talk a little bit about for the music that you just played in that set a little bit, and then we can go into some deeper things. Ep.ILario Alicante.
Yeah, the set that I wanted to do is like, I wanted to do more groovy, like happy music, like warm-up set for what will be later at Amnesia. So the crowd was good energy, and I like to play even this kind of music because, normally I like to play techno, but I like to play everything, My range of what I like is really wide, and I like to play everything. So it depends where I play different music. Of course, with my same of what I like, of course, but yeah, I like to change and play different kind of music sometimes.
You're playing definitely many different venues, different sizes, open air, some closed. It does range right now. What's your most exciting venue that gives you the most excitement? Is it a specific size or is it?
But actually, it's normal that when you play in festivals and you have lots of people in front of you, it's amazing. But I like even to play in small places because you are more close to the crowd. You can play more intimate music. You can play whatever you want, and the crowd will follow you more than festivals.
Yeah.
But I like both actually. It's nice to play in both size, like festivals or small places. So yeah.
Well, for some people who don't really know about your climb, because tonight is a bit special. I mean, tonight you're going to do something that is going to be a bit of history breaking for you.
Yeah.
Some people don't really know that, but if you've not ever been to the terrace of Amnesia, you don't know what it's like to close it. You really haven't lived, and you need to get down here and figure that out.
Yeah.
But if that has happened, and it has ever happened at Cocoon, you will know it is a life-changing experience.
Yes.
And only the greats get to do it. And tonight you are being welcomed into that hall of greats with getting to close the terrace at Cocoon in Amnesia. How does that feel for you?
It's like a dream that came true, I was working here like 11 years ago. I was selling tickets really like in a bar here in Playa d'Embossa. And I was really, when I was going to work, I was looking at the big billboards with names of DJs. And I was like dreaming to be there one time.
Yeah.
And I was always thinking that I have to put all the effort to be there. And today I'm here, and still I can't believe. But it's after many years of work and passion, and so it's something special to me because this island is special to me.
Yeah.
This island saw me like growing, and I was here for the first time. I was 17, 18 years old, so now I'm 28. After 10 years, I'm closing the terrace with Cocoon. That was the first party that I was following. It's the first party that bring techno to the island, and so for me, it's super special.
So in these early years, what really got you fired up on the music? Your mom had a hand in that, did she not? Really getting you... Let's talk about the early stories of how you got into the music in general.
When I came here, everything was new for me because in Italy the scene was good already, but here the music was different. And when I came here and I was following Sven, of course, and I was going to DC10 and everything was new, and for me it was super special. And after that, after the first year I came here, I did my biggest record, that was Vacaciones Sensile, and it was inspired by DC10, Cocoon, all these vibes of the island. So this island changed my life. And I love to be here now after 10 years, and
Well, let's talk about it for some of those, because we have a lot of different people that listen to our show. Some who are at zero and they just want to get on and see like how it is in the move. Some are really at a high level and they want to move up to the next level. You were at zero. Let's talk a bit for those people who are in the crowd who are listening like that. What was that like? Because you said you were selling tickets. What sort of work ethic? I mean, people think, oh, you're in Ibiza, you're partying every day, you're sleeping on the beach. You're not doing much. What sort of work ethic did you have in the early days, and how is it? Did that have a hand in your success, or tell me a little bit about that?
The thing is that what I see now is that lots of people are doing this not for the passion of the music, but for be a DJ, you know? And you know what a DJ is. Like, all the things that you have and the girls around and whatever. The thing that I recommend is to do the things with heart, always with passion. And you know, because when I was coming here and I was dancing in the dance floor, I was feeling that I had to do something for make the people dance. And this is the important thing for me. And you have to keep this thing for reach a success. Sometimes you can reach, sometimes not, but if you still do the things with passion, you are happy. And when you're happy, I mean, I want to wake up and feel happy, you know? And when you do something that you like, you wake up and you feel happy. So this is the most important thing, to work, do music, and do music with your passion, with your heart. Not following the market or following the image of what the DJ is. Just for enjoying and dancing, and this is the real thing for me.
So now, in order to help you with that climb, to keep you on the game, because it's extremely competitive, you started out a while ago. You're not new at this, with even Cocoon. How is it your break getting into the Cocoon crew and assimilating with the top level at an early age?
Yeah, I mean, it was, I remember when the first time Sven called me, I was in Italy, I was playing a gig in Bologna, I was in my hotel, and then suddenly my phone rang, and I was like, hello, and hello, it's Sven. And I was like, hey. I mean, I knew that he was supporting my tracks, he was playing my tracks, and then when he called me and he invited me to go to Frankfurt and for being Cocoon, and he proposed me to be in the agency, for me it was a dream. And then slowly when you get in contact with these people, you know, Sven is a legend. I mean, and of course you can learn a lot about music, but when you stay close to him, you learn even about human being, you know, like he has a strong charisma, the energy that he transmits to the people. This is really important. And then slowly, year after year, I was growing with him, and now I changed my mind, actually. It was really important for me. Yeah.
So let's talk about that. I mean, you were nurtured by Cocoon, brought in under the wing, and then, I mean, you could have just become like rock and roll superstar, I'm going to do it, thank you very much, ciao. But you decided to mentor others and bring in others in as well with under your own wing. Let's talk a little bit about that if you want to. Like, you have your own little crew
of course, yes.
And
I mean, I'm starting a new label now. I like to bring new talents to this scene, and it's really important, you know, because we need new music, we need new talents, and we need new vibes. So this is really important, and this is even a thing that I've learned with Sven, with the Cocoon thing, to let grow their own crew and give the possibility to the new talents to show their music to the people. And this is really a thing that is keep it going and is making this scene alive. New talents, you know, you have to think in perspective in the next years, and you need to give the possibility to the new talents to show their talents and yeah. So
do you have some sort of criteria? Because maybe there's some cats out there that are like, oh, he looks at new talent? Wow, what is he looking for?
No, the important thing is the music.
It's really, yeah.
You know, when somebody is sending me the music, I listen, and if the music is good, I get in contact with the guy, and we keep something like going on. So it's all about the music, you know. This is the important thing. When the music is good, the people are dancing, the people are happy.
So are you crossing genres then, or is it just techno, or is it? Let's talk about the different styles of music then that are on that label.
No, I mean, I like to listen everything. I like to play everything. When the music is good, is good, no matter if it's techno or if it's more housey. And when the music is good, it's good. So I just listen to the music, and no matter if it's techno or house, it's good, it's good. Yeah.
So L-L-R. Yes, let's talk about it.
I mean, like I told you, I listen to all kind of music, so I like even to produce all kind of music. And with this alias, I released on my own label a down-tempo release with 2 tracks with a remix from Matthew Albert. It's an artist I really love. And yeah, it's my deeper side. So it's nice to show the people, but not to the people, I mean to show to me, and just for the passion of doing it. And so yeah, it's my deeper side, and I like to do even this kind of music. So I cannot release with Ep.ILario Alicante this kind of music, so I choose an alias and yeah, for do everything.
And how do you, in terms of finding the time for this thing, because right now you have a tight touring schedule, no? I mean, you've been many different cities, you're on the move up and down all over. How do you find time to produce?
It's not easy, especially in the summer season, because, for example, last year in August I had 28 gigs in 31 days. So
you're like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, no, please no. But well, it's not easy in the summer season, so mostly I produce in the winter season. And until June I produce, then June, July, August I tour, and then in September I come back into the studio. So normally I like to produce in advance, because I know that in the summer season I will work a lot around, so I don't have time for produce. And yeah, so in the summer season touring, in the winter season, I play Friday, Saturday, sometimes Thursdays, but from Monday, then you have free time for the studio. So in the winter time I produce. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's talk a little bit about, the crossover. We went from the production side to now what keeps this thing running, like the social media. With Facebook and Twitter, they have a lot of different things that are allowing you to grow a bigger fan base. Because when you first started, you have more fans now than you had before. Are you being able to get good contact with them? What's the relationship like with your fans, and what social media do you use?
Yeah, social media now is one of the most important thing in this scene. Actually, before, in my opinion, was a bit better, because, for example, even the PR, the public relations, before the public relations were going into the street, face to face with the people, inviting the people to the party, and now it's just doing an event on Facebook. And so, it's good because you can reach.
Do you do your social media yourself, or is someone else that does it for you?
I have a guy that is doing the Facebook page, but I still want to have my personal touch on it. So we are working together, and it's like that I'm posting the things. It's the same.
Perfect. How about releases? You release so much music. For someone who tours as much as you do, you release way more music than the average man. Like this passion for production. When you're like, the next track, what is it that sort of feeds that? Is it something you see in the street, or something you hear, or
For me, when I produce, it's like to be in the dance floor, When you are in the dance floor, you are dancing, and then next track is coming in, and then you want to dance more. And it's the same thing. I am in the studio, I do tracks, and then I want to produce more, because I image the people dancing on it, me dancing on my tracks. So this is because I love to do it. Yeah. So that's why when you love one thing, you want to do more and more, and that's why. Yeah.
Okay. Well, one of the last questions is, in terms of dancing, do you think it's important that you are a clubber first? Because I remember those old days with Cocoon and like Stagnol, and we were, it became in our veins. We couldn't do anything else, and then the terrace closing, it was like a family reunion every single week, or it was the main room, because Sven was tearing into the old school days of the main room, So
it's so important. To be a clubber before, I think you have to be a clubber for be a DJ, because you have to be in the middle of the dance floor to understand the vibes and to feel the music on your skin. Otherwise, it's no sense. I'm doing this because I remember I was 17, I was at Time Warp, and I was in the middle of the dance floor, and Rishi Otin was playing a track of mine, and I was dancing, and at that point I was like, I want to be there one time. But because I felt the emotions on my skin, and this is the most important thing. Otherwise, I mean, how can you be from an house to play DJ? No, you have to be from the dance floor before, and then feel the emotions, and then try to transmit to the people when you will DJ. And yeah, you have to be on the dance floor before. Collaborate is one of the most important things.
Wow. I am not going to ask any more questions because that is such a great interview, and I'm going to let you get on to it and bring the people out, the family out, their heads out to listen to you tonight at Cocoon. If you haven't done that, and family and friends out there, if you haven't gone to the internet and purchased every single thing Ilario Alicante has made, what are you waiting for? Go do that now before you go see him tonight. So, what websites can they catch, downloads from you or more information about you? Where can they go? Where can the fans go?
They can do on my Facebook page. I mean, I'm publishing lots of my new music, new tracks. I was doing a DJ set here, then before in Ibiza Global Radio, so they can find my DJ set there. And
SoundCloud, you have?
SoundCloud, yeah, SoundCloud. They have
Perfect.
all my new releases, so they can go there and listen, or they can come tonight and then listen.
That's even better. So we'd love to see you guys after tonight. This has been Ilario Alicante giving us mad love on a Cocoon pre-party night with Ibiza White FM with love from Ibiza Live Radio. This is Ep.ILario coming to you live from True Ibiza Stories.
Yo, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, man. Thank you. Let's take a photo really quick. We'll take one behind the one in the back there, and then we'll come to the side. Go back to the front of the show. There we go. Very good. Hey, you want to run me down? What I got to talk to you?
The guest list?
Yeah. All right. Take care of it.
I'ma show you where we gon' begin. I don't need nobody to believe. I just need to believe in me. I don't need nobody. I just need to believe